Sticky toffee pudding is the best, most delicious dessert of all time, and this cinnamon roll version is no exception. They're soft, gooey, higher in protein and lower in calories, making them slot right into our macros so wonderfully. To start, we'll pop our dates in boiling water in a pan to make our date caramel, letting her cook on the heat while we prep our rolls. First, cooking up our tangzong with some flour and milk to keep the rolls softer for longer, and heating up the rest of our milk until it's hot enough to bathe in. Once our tangzong is thick and cooled, we make our rolls. Adding our bath milk, yeast, sugar and sweetener, tangzong, egg and yolk, melted and cooled butter, applesauce and salt. Mixing to combine, then adding our flour and mixing on low so we don't redecorate the kitchen. After we're lump free, knead the dough by hand on a floured surface or with a hook for about 8 to 10 minutes until it comes together in a smooth little dough ball. Or at least something ball adjacent.
It's a penis.
Now, we'll prove. Oiling our bowl, popping the dough in, then sitting her in the sink with a bit of boiling water and covering with a chopping board to trap the heat. Leave her for 45 minutes before checking to see how she's doing, leaving for another 15 minutes or until she's doubled. Mine took 2 hours. I blame my mum for letting her draft in. While she's proving, we can make our luxurious date filling. Once doubled and pokeable, flour your surface and roll her out, this week with a rolling pin. Spread over the filling, leaving no filling at the left side to form a margin, roll her up tightly along the long edge, and pinch the left edge to seal. Cut off her ends, mark her into thirds, then cut those thirds into thirds again to give you 9 even rolls. Grace your baking dish, pop them in, and proof again for 30 to 40 minutes until they puff up to about 1 to 1.5 times their size. Once puffed, pour over your date soak and bake them for 20 minutes or until they're nice and golden brown. Top with your leftover date paste straight out the oven and let them cool for 10 minutes before frosting. Now we can rip one apart and see that sticky, gooey center. At only 256 calories and 10 grams of protein per roll, let me know what dessert I should make next.